and welcome to race week in Kona. Finally, a year and 2 months after I qualified, we are here on the Big Island. And I say finally because we had a bit of a saga getting here. We were supposed to get in Saturday night, but we had some good old-fashioned passport control chaos at LA, which meant we missed our connection to Kona, which was very sad. So we had an unplanned stay in LA, finally got here Sunday night, and it's now Tuesday, so we are 4 days out from race day. Coach husband is in the house, / car, there he is. So we are just heading down to swim this morning. Yesterday we did a swim out to the coffee boat, which was amazing. If you have not heard about this, it's kind of been a thing in Kona for ages, but basically there's a boat that's moored up, like I think it's about 400 meters out from the shore now, which you can swim out to and just bob along in the Pacific and drink espresso, which is the dream. And then we headed up to Hawi's on the Rocks and we saw Breakfast with Bob live. He was doing an interview with Kev Matthews. That was super fun. Then we headed back. Coach husband built my bike to make sure that it was all functioning and correct, which fingers crossed we think it is. We're going to ride it later today and find out, which will be fun. And yeah, just finished the day with a run down on the drive. So yeah, that has been the trip so far. We are now, as I mentioned, heading back down for a swim. It is about 10 to 7 in the morning, so we're going to try and be in the water around the time that I'll be swimming on race day, so I can get to kind of get a feeling for conditions and just where the sun's going to be and things like that. Then I think I'm going to go and register and probably do a little bit of damage in the merge tent, so I'll bring you guys along with us. See you later. So the swim is done. A slight accidentally swimming out into the middle of the Pacific Ocean incident because of a current, which I didn't realise, and sighting towards the wrong building.
Saved your life! Oh, you guys made me eat!
But we rectified it, so it's all good. Gave Graham a little bit of a fright. We've also just rectified something I realised was very wrong. We'd been in Kona for almost 2 full days and we hadn't had a cold brew or an acai bowl, so we've just sorted that situation. And now it is time to go and register. So very excited. Later now, registration is done, backpack picked up, damage done in the merch tent. Maybe I'll show you guys later what I picked up. I tried to restrain myself and I did put a few things back, so could have been worse, but yeah, definitely went a little bit overboard. But this is probably a once in a lifetime opportunity, so if you can't come home looking like Joey from Friends when he got head to toe Porsche stuff with Ironman World Championship stuff, then when can you?
Hey! Let's push up!
So yeah, as I said, a little bit later now, we're back at the house. We're actually staying, it's only about 10 minutes drive outside of Kona town, but you basically come out of town and just go straight up a really long steep hill. And it's kind of cool because it's like its own microclimate. You can see the view behind me. Yeah, when you come up here, like it'll be super hot down in the town and like blazing sunshine. And then you come up here and it's overcast, rains quite often, and the temperature is just that little bit cooler. So it's actually really nice up here. And yeah, you can see the swim start from here, which is really cool. Obviously I will be down there, not up here, but yeah, super nice place to stay. So yeah, we've just got back and we're just getting the bikes ready and ourselves ready to go and do a bit of a recce ride of the Hawi climb. So I think we're going to drive most of the way there and then just ride up to the top, turn around and come back down, so I can get a feel for those notorious infamous crosswinds on that descent. So yeah, it should be fun. weren't actually that bad today, so I didn't really get a feel for what it could be like on race day. Yeah, at least I know the roads and what it's like. Did you have a slight disaster, didn't we, Graham? With a wrong turn. He's not talking to me. So it technically is not my fault. Graham was like, oh, we're back at the turning to get back to where we parked. I turn and I didn't really remember it, but then also I never remember where I've been. I have really bad sense of direction, and it was a really, really steep descent. So I was concentrating on not falling off on the descent and doing anything stupid. And it turns out Graham was shouting at me, being like, we've gone the wrong way, come back. So naturally I got all the way to the bottom, and then there was no signal, and then some ladies were talking to me, which was nice, being like, oh, you're doing the race, that's so cool, good luck, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, by that time Graham had panicked, thought I'd fallen off my bike and was like in a ditch. Had to ride down to find me, and then we had to ride all the way back up, and it was very steep, so I'm in trouble for that. But technically it was his fault because he sent me down there, so he can't be mad. And now we're just on the way back